Bmuneyyyyyyyy with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
From a great throw to a nice route to catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The first down carry for Pacheco. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Namdi Madubuike making that stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Yellow. Oh, I love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Yellow.
Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. And it's good, but the choice to kick there means this still is a 2-possession game in the 2nd half.
Ravens 16, Chiefs 7. Harrison
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. This finds Likely. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First down, here's Lamar. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Jackson's gonna throw again. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he's gonna get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
That one finds his man, likely. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, Jackson on the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
First and 10, here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Second down, Jackson to pass. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On fourth now, on comes Tyler Loop. Gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Loop knocks it through. And that grows their lead to 12.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Now it's Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
43! 43!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. To the air, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Pistol now for Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. So we'll set up just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Baltimore, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Throwing here just before halftime. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it's going to be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Fourth down, it's Jackson. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. To get this up across their own 20 on the interception return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
That one intended for Mark Andrews. So it'll be second down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Jackson now on third. Headed out right. Now a deep shot back towards the middle of the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
On fourth down, snap to Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
First down throw for Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers, and now they face second down. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. He has all day back there. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's fourth down.
They're going for this. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets them the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Lamar back to throw. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running down. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
This is Henry on second. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
He's throwing deep to the left side. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Yellow. I go up.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Roquan Smith with the pin. And the Ravens bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. First down, here's Lamar. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Now it's Lamar. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone on first. Throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Forced out to his right. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That is Tyler Loop, now on for the extra point. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point.
Jackson's gonna throw again. Escapes the pocket. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, what's the old saying, partner? You can't win them all. Third go and a 2-point conversion in this game, and that's only the first time they did not end up in the end zone.
I know we're seeing a boom in this aggressiveness in analytics, but I will tell you, Kate, there's only so many plays. I mean, I guess you're going to see more coordinators and coaches spend off seasons adding more and more and more plays, but you only get so many reps during practice, and I am curious how many more 2-point shots they've got in that script.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow. Argo blue, lady. 15. Watch out.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
I don't need to. 180. Watch out.
It's Pacheco again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's a loss
Third
of a
and just
yard.
2 to go.
Brings up third down and 2.
Yellow. Let's go 180. Watch out.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits him on the end route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
At the 42-yard
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Absolutely fires this one right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
180.
Another throw for Mahomes. He's loaded another one up. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews snags another one. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Short pass brought in. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It's a gain of 10. And a Raven first down.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Trenton Duffy in to pick it off. And the Chiefs turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's trying to go deep again. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. So we'll set up.